My wife and I went away for the weekend. Lambertville, New Jersey, and New Hope, Pennsylvania, two towns with a river dividing them. They're on the border, and they're cute little towns, bed and breakfast, small hotels, a lot of restaurants. There's vintage shops, antique shops, and of course some record stores. First off, pronouncing this is going to be difficult. Nones Pedro and his Dajis band. It's a French-speaking West African country of Benin is where they're from. And it's a combination of high life dance music from Ghana and Cuban music. But more importantly for me, it's on AnalogAfrica, which is a label I really love right now. And I bought it without hearing it. It was a new release from AnalogAfrica. And I got it. Where these guys are discovering all this music from, I mean, wow. Yeah. Ever since Paul Simon's Graceland came out, there's been no shortage of African records in record stores. But these guys consistently blow me away. Another label that I could easily shop for, the label Sundays. Back in the days, it was started in Coxsackie, New York by Bob Irwin and his wife Mary in 1989. And quickly they became experts in surf, garage rock, and psych. These came out in 2012. I have Lost Legends of Surf Guitar Volume 1 and Lost Legends of Surf Guitar Volume 2. I don't know why I waited from 2012 to now to get these. Just fantastic. And anybody interested in dipping their toe into surf music, just getting one of these would certainly do the job. Really good, highly recommended. Perez Prado, Latin artist, somehow not as authentic to me as Tito Puente and other Latin artists. Always kind of like a little faux Latin, kind of like what I thought of Xavier Cugat, maybe years before him, who used to play the Waldorf Astoria. Not exactly, maybe music for white people. I'm not sure, but anyway. And I was reading an interview with Nurse with Wound in Wire magazine in 2008, and he was talking about recent fascination with Perez Prado. He was saying, get every record this guy makes, just because you have some of the songs on one record, every record he's playing with a different orchestra, and it's very rhythmic. Didn't tell me a lot about what I needed to know about Perez Prado, but I thought it was unusual. This avant noise guy, this modern day music concrete guy, was fascinated with Perez Prado. So since 2008, I've been buying every Perez Prado I saw, and I've got quite a lot now, and they're not very expensive, and this is really good. Twist Goes Latin. It's silly, but it rocks, like the best Perez Prado records. This I already mentioned, Electronic Music Improvisations. I got Volume 2. This is the guy from Mute, Daniel Miller, started Mute Records, live electronic music improvisations, and I had Volume 1 and Volume 3 already, and this just came in the mail. Motorhead. I love Motorhead. This is live in Norwich from 1998. And most people assume, when they hear Motorhead, they think, oh, the classic lineup with Filthy Animal Taylor and Fast Eddie Clarke on guitar and Lemmy. Great. And the definitive albums came from that trio. But really, the later trio with Phil Campbell on guitar and Mickey D. Phil Campbell was with Lemmy since '85, but then the three of those guys from '93 to 2016 were the trio, were Motorhead, and tight and ferocious, more so than the original trio that everybody reveres. So, welcome edition. I think I have all of Motorhead on vinyl. It's been a goal of mine, and every album they released, I have on vinyl. Habibi Funk, it's a reissue label from Berlin, Germany, dedicated to the music of the Arab world, mostly funk from the 60s through 80s. I picked up a few. This was in Lambertville, New Jersey. Oh, no, actually close to Lambertville, New Jersey, about a 15-minute drive away from that two towns on the border I was talking about, is Siren Records in Doylestown. Fantastic record store. Big, well curated, have interesting sections, not just a reggae section, but like African and Latin. They've got an electronic music section, and they had a nice section of Habibi Funk, so I picked this up. Ahmed Malik is a film composer. He is Algerian film composer. This guy, Fadul, is 70s funk. He's apparently the Moroccan James Brown. Look forward to hearing that. And the third record I got, Atarazat. I'm not even going to try to pronounce it. There's the name if you're interested in looking for it. It's a lot of percussion, guitars, background female singers doing call and response. It's pop. It's Moroccan pop, as best I can tell. Again, there's a lot of stuff on here that I just buy because I see it's on Habibi Funk. I don't necessarily know the artist. Another record store in Lambertville that I went to, Unchanged Mind, a little tiny record store. This guy had this up on the wall. I've been wanting this for years. It's Brian Eno, Film Music Volume 2, one of those records like $100, $200. You might have to get it from Berlin or Spain. And I just always thought, well, all right, I'll put it on the back burner. There's a lot of records on the back burner that are pricey and I will get someday. This was on the wall for $100, near mint condition. I flipped. I've never seen it in the wild, or at least not that I can remember. So I bought it immediately. Very excited. He also had Stompin', which is it's wild ass rock and roll, blues, and R&B, and it's a compilation series. And there's at least 28 volumes, probably more like 30 and plus. I don't know exactly how many volumes there are. I've got 5 or 6. Highly recommended. There's a lot of these compilations out there of 50s and early 60s, whether it's instrumentals or R&B or garage rock. Stompin' is a really good one, and it turns out this is the first one. So of the handful I've got, now this is the first one. I went and ordered the second one online because I already have 3, and that's how collecting works. And the next one up is Frolic Diner, and I forgot to put post-it notes over the naughty parts. I can show this. And I can show that, Frolic Diner. This is volume 3 and 4. It's 50s and early 60s. Sleazy exotic instrumentals is the best way to put it. And I was thrilled to find this. I found this at Gotta Have It Vinyl. A little ironic given the salacious covers. So around $20 a piece, and killer instrumentals from the 50s, early 60s. And also, well, I can't show this one at all. Las Vegas Grind, Volume 5. I can show the back. Las Vegas Grind, Volume 5. Similar, but with vocals. Again, 50s, early 60s. Honk and grind sax with guitar-laden, butt-shaking tunes from the 50s, early 60s. Vocals, not instrumental. And there's I don't know how to say, there's a little bit of a sleazy vibe, some of the lyrics of some of the songs. Thus the name of the series, Las Vegas Grind. I think there's like 8 volumes of Las Vegas Grind, and I've got like 4 or 5, so always happy to see another one in the wild. That's it. Thank you.